Yesterday, Chelsea shocked us, at least it shocked me, when they decided to...
Shocked everyone, I think.
Shocked everyone. They decided to sack Thomas Tuchel. So, according to The Sun, Tuchel reported for training at Cobham as normal before he was summoned for a call with the Blues bosses, including the chairman, Todd Bowley. And Tuchel then explained it would take time to turn Chelsea's season around after the 3 losses in the opening matches. They just said no thanks over a 10-minute phone call and said, yeah, you can pack your things and go. It's weird because Chelsea gave him £280 million to spend, and 1 week after the transfer window closed, they sacked him. What was your reaction when you got the news?
Honestly, I couldn't be more happier because of the fact that this is happening to Chelsea. But pushing my biasness aside, I think it's shocking. Like no one actually expected this to happen. Like no one even tiba-tiba, right? We all got this news Chelsea sacked Tuchel, which is weird lah. Like usually you would hear rumors, but the bomb was dropped just like that. But there's definitely internal discussions lah in Chelsea, in Chelsea itself. Takkan tiba-tiba one that yesterday they were like, okay, let's just fire Tuchel. Doesn't make sense, right?
Literally, that's how it happened.
No, that's how it happened on paper. But internally, they've probably discussed about this among themselves. As in, without Tuchel's information. Without Tuchel. Like they said, the board, talking about the board. Because there's no way the board will be like, one day, yesterday morning, hey, let's just fire Tuchel. It makes no sense, right?
Does he deserve to be sacked in the manner?
No, definitely.
No, it's just weird because it's just starting this season, and you just close the transfer window and he just got a striker. And suddenly the striker that he intended to buy suddenly has to change for a new coach. We're not sure he will play.
He was reunited with his old coach for 59 minutes.
No,
so it's quite weird.
It is weird and it is definitely unfair. I think every team has ups and downs. So and this is just, it was just the first game of the Champions League for this year. It was a group stage.
That's like
after we get it, it's a small team. They lost against a small team. But that aside, the fact that they made decision, I have a strong feeling they didn't actually make this decision after they lost. It was already planned. They were just waiting for the right time. And what a coincidence! Chelsea lost to a small team in Champions League. So they're like, no, okay, this is the right time for us to drop the bomb on him. That's the only logical explanation.
So they replaced him with Graham Potter, and Fabrizio Romano tweet. So they said Graham Potter will be appointed as new Chelsea manager as expected. Agreement in place, contracts now being prepared as proposals have been accepted. Here we go. Chelsea will complete the agreement with Brighton in the next hours. So I mean, in my opinion, Graham Potter is good, but he's not great. He's not great. He's not Thomas Tuchel. Because to be a great manager of the top 6 club, you have to have a win percentage of at least 60%.
And 60%. Thomas Tuchel has 60%.
Not really though. Not Tuchel. Only was quite a
he's not a top level manager. That's why he failed. So you have to have at least 60%. Thomas Tuchel has 60%.
61% loss rate. That's 16%.
And then Klopp has about almost 70, 60.
But more than 60 lah.
70 something. And then even the current United manager has a track record of at least 60 to 70% in his previous clubs. So what Graham Potter has in his previous 2 clubs, the Swansea, he only had about 40% win rate.
I think it's because of the
Brighton, as good as he is, he only has 30%.
No, I think it's because, to a certain degree, it's because of what he has to make do with the team. He has not been able to manage a team with quality players.
Quality players, but higher expectations and lesser preparation.
Yes, definitely. There will definitely be a very high expectations being set. But whether he meets or exceeds these kind of expectations is something we have to look at because on one hand, yes, he has a low. I mean, I wouldn't say low, I think 40-30% winning rate.
It's half as compared.
It's half. But I'm not saying Potter will be a good manager but we don't know yet.
It's a risk. Yes.
I mean, it's still, that means if any expectation, that means the management actually cannot blame Potter lah, because he coming from very small club lah.
So the way usually Chelsea is going for results. That's how they have been for the past decade. So now when they're not going for results, they're going supposedly long term. Chelsea is trying to be what Manchester United has been for the past 10 years, just sustain over there and not really going for results and stuff, which is not really their style. That's the argument.
Because when Roman was the club,
he wants results. 30% is just not. Of course, it could work. It could be like.
I mean, maybe Boli want to experiment with Potter, but it's either
right now
it goes right or left lah.
Correct.
Win or and it's too bad lah.
Betul. Either memang
there's no in between lah.
Yeah.
Some small clubs punya managers. Maybe for Potter, he's comfortable with Brighton currently, and Brighton is actually a good team lah for the start of the season, and maybe Boli see that lah. Cumanya macam Boli as the management, he's very aggressive to interfere what the managers wants to do lah. So he's impulsive, like he wants certain players and he willing to spend big, which is not like Roman is very particular on the players that he brought in, and he agrees with the manager who he wants to bring.
He's aggressive, but he has a point to it. There's a specific point for that aggression.
So Boli is like totally different person from Roman in terms of understanding how football really works. So
do you think Chelsea made the right decision?
For me, it's not because I think when Tuchel take over Lampard, he straight away give the good results, and it's not fair.
It's because he has track record.
Yes, track record.
The quality manager is there. It's there. I mean, it's Tuchel lah. It's Tuchel. So it's very premature lah.
It's just not fair because it's just 4 games, 5 games.
But
and the team is not fully prepared yet. I mean, and there's a lot of changes and so.
But like I said I personally think it's nothing to do with the losses. Really. I think there's a
conflict. I think it's more of a conflict.
Correct. Something happened between Tuchel and the board or the new owner maybe, and they were like, no, let's get rid of this guy.
There's no way because he wants Champions League, UEFA Super Cup.
Exactly.
There's no other managers that came in and won Champions League.
Literally delivers results.
Exactly. Why would a team do that to a manager, right? So there's no other explanation.
It's not FA Cup.
So under Graham Potter, do you think Chelsea will make it to top 4?
Nah, let's be honest.
Maybe still depends. We need to see a few more games.
I mean, like internally, what do you feel? Do you feel Chelsea
based on his performance with Brighton, I think he can maintain it at the current level lah. Maybe. Because he has the players now, so
I think,
and he has the maybe formation that he likes to play. So but it's an experiment lah. But I would say Chelsea will not go below 7. Below 7 is very unlikely.
I think he will struggle probably at Chelsea. One being Chelsea will play every 3 days until after the World Cup. When a new manager comes in, he has to implement 2 things. One, he wants his players, he wants his philosophy to be in. And you play every 3 days, you don't have time to train get your philosophy on the floor.
I think,
and then at the same time, you have all the pressures of your board telling you to win 60%, double of what you have done before. So you might actually struggle at Chelsea, at least at the beginning. So if given time, maybe until next season, then he might perform.
I think he will, for this season like this, maybe for the first few weeks of him, he will probably scrape it against small teams, but lose big against big teams. I have a strong feeling about this.